Did you know that one of the rarest BMW motorsport models to date is the M5? The BMW M5 E34 debuted in 1989 and production ran till 1995, with BMW producing just 2,191 units. Today's video is about the 2023 BMW M5 G60. But before we get into the details, we have to talk a little bit about history. Also, quick reminder that clicking buttons takes almost no effort, so if you want to support the channel, please click the like and subscribe buttons with the bell icon too to support us in the best way possible. We cannot talk about the M5 without mentioning the E12 M535i. The BMW was not part of the M5 lineup, but we can say it was the direct ancestor to the 5 Series. Have you seen the video about the all-new 2023 M4 CSL? If you have, then you should know that the M cars are the performance horses of each series. The M5 came out from the BMW's motorsport division as a sportier version of the family-sized 5 Series. The first M5 we got to drive was the E28. It was birthed as a faster version of the E28 5 Series. As an executive in the late 1980s, if you wanted to get home faster than usual, the M5 E28 would do just that. The first M5 was produced in 1985 to 1988. It was special because BMW fitted the 3.5-liter straight-six engine from the M1 supercar under its hood. What were they thinking? Putting the engine from a supercar into a family daily driver sedan. The M5 E28 was a different kind of beast. It offered speed without compromising the safety and comfort you would expect from a sedan. It had a top speed of 153 miles per hour and could do 0 to 60 in 6.5 seconds with 282 brake horsepower. In the late 80s, that was pretty fast. BMW kept evolving, giving us better M cars. They closed the 90s era with the iconic BMW M5 E34, one of the rarest M cars to date and the last hand-built M car by BMW. As times changed, BMW needed their big sedan, the M5, to keep up with the competition. So the M5 E39, which was produced from 1998 to 2003, was equipped with a V8. The E39 had to be equipped with an electronic speed limiter that kept the speed down to 155 miles per hour. Some E39s recorded speeds in the range of 180 miles per hour with the limiter removed. In the early 2000s, this kind of performance was considered to be supercar performance, and it makes the M5 E39 the perfect sleeper car. BMW upped their game with the next generation M5, the E60, equipping it with a V10 that pumped out 500 brake horsepower. With the speed limiter removed, it could reach 200 miles per hour. If you were a spy with a family in the mid-2000s, this car would be perfect for a getaway car if trouble ever came. The future is now around the corner, and everyone is concerned about carbon emissions and fuel economy. So in 2011, when BMW released the M5 F10, it came with a twin-turbo V8 that didn't compromise on power. The powertrain sends 560 brake horsepower to the rear wheels and launches the car from 0 to 60 in a scary 3.6 seconds. With the competition package, BMW M5 F90, we see a different suspension setup and an additional 15 horsepower. In 2014, BMW released a special edition of M5, the 30 Yara. They upped the power to 592 horsepower as a way of celebrating 30 years of the M5. Do you like the progress BMW has made so far? Why haven't you hit the like button yet? YouTube's algorithms like it when you do that. Emission laws are getting more strict in every corner of the world, and BMW wants to give us more power while complying with those laws. Many purists don't like the idea of BMW making turbocharged engines. They want BMWs to remain naturally aspirated and send all that power to the rear wheels. The all-new BMW M5 G60 is expected to debut sometime in the summer of 2023. I can't tell you the exact date yet, but I have heard many exciting things about the all-new M5, and they are electrifying. The biggest news about the 2023 M5 G60 is its powertrain. I am sorry for the M car purists watching this right now. The new M5 would probably offer two kinds of powertrain, PHEV and BEV. PHEV means plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, while BEV means battery-powered electric vehicle. I know you might be wondering what is so special about a hybrid and an all-electric powertrain. They are not exactly new technology, and they have been around for quite a while now. To many, it looks like BMW is making a switch to electric power too late. The switch to electric power is a plus to BMW fans who want more power because the hybrid powertrain will be delivering 750 horsepower and 737 pound-feet of torque. The hybrid will pair a V8 engine with 2 electric motors that will be powering each rear wheel. I can't tell you what transmission would be mated to this hybrid setup, but I can say for sure that the drivetrain will be all-wheel drive. The all-electric M5 would be even more exciting than the hybrid. The electric variant of the 2023 M5 G60 will be powered by 3 250 kilowatt electric motors, 2 at the rear axle and 1 in front. Altogether, they would be putting down 750 kilowatt of power, which is equal to approximately 1,006 horsepower. All that power in a sedan is just absolutely mind-blowing. That is as much power as a Bugatti Veyron. I don't think I want to give that up just to have the traditional V8 engine and rear-wheel drivetrain that BMWs come with. Electric motors are notorious for the instant torque that they offer. All the power that the electric 2023 M5 G60 has will be used to push the car from a dead start to 60 miles per hour in 2.9 seconds. Are we still in supercar territory? A four-door sedan that goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in less than 3 seconds? Who wouldn't want that in their garage? I am sure the next question on your mind will be range. Just how far can the electric M5 run before it needs a charge? BMW promises a WLTP, Worldwide Harmonized Light Duty Vehicle Test Procedures, rated range to be around 435 miles. WLTP is more accurate as it includes many actual driving conditions that you could face. It is a much more accurate way of measuring the range of electric vehicles. This technology is not entirely new to BMW, as they showcased a project car Lucy, a BMW 5 Series which is battery powered. Lucy wasn't designed to be an electric vehicle, so she has too much weight. She weighs more than a BMW X5, but can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. They crammed her with electric motors and batteries and were able to get over 710 horsepower and 884 pound-feet of torque from the project car. Hopefully, BMW would perfect the technology of battery-powered vehicles and give us the first all-electric M5 in no time. The all-electric M5 is rumored to be based on BMW's CLAR, cluster architecture, which is being utilized by all the current BMW models apart from the 2 Series Active Tourer, 1 Series, i3, and 2 Series Grand Coupe. The all-electric M5 is rumored to be based on BMW's CLAR, which supports their plan of going fully electric in the future. The 2023 M5 G60 electric is also rumored to have a 135 kilowatt battery pack, with up to 135 kilowatt of charging with 400 volt chargers. In the future, when the 2023 M5 G60 debuts, we might see the use of the 800 volt chargers that Porsche employs with its Taycan. We are still months away from seeing what the 2023 M5 G60 will look like, so there haven't been any camouflage prototypes running around on testing racetracks. But there are computer-generated images of the M5 that seem to borrow some styling cues from the M4. Rumors from inside BMW haven't confirmed any of these renderings, so they might not be the real deal. The rendering portrays an aggressive front end from the M5, with new headlights and a kidney-styled grille that looks a bit different. The overall styling of the M5 will also be toned down when compared to the 7 Series, and there is the expectation that BMW will use the traditional sedan style of the M5 instead of shifting to the Grand Coupe like what was suggested in the rendering. So you can take the rendering with a pinch of salt. The 2023 M5 G60 might debut looking different from what we assumed. For the in-car technology, we expect that BMW will be borrowing a lot of features from the 7 Series and the new iX flagship. With the introduction of new powertrains, a lot of its in-car technology will change. It could come equipped with BMW's curved display, a fully digital instrument cluster, and a central display that is seamlessly integrated into the dashboard. We can also expect to see the BMW iDrive 8.0, Level 2 autonomous driving with lane change assist, hands-free highway driving, and hands-free parking options. It might also be equipped with BMW's Digital Key 3.0. We would also get to see driver assistance technologies like standard forward collision warning systems, blind spot monitoring, automatic high beams, and lane departure warning and lane keeping assist. How much change will BMW bring to the interior of the new M5? We should expect premium styling, an interior adorned with leather with the sports seating reminding us that we are still in a sports sedan. Since the new M5 would be focused on performance, we would expect to see a lot of weight-saving options like carbon fiber where it can be spared, carbon ceramic brakes, and wheels made with lighter alloy. Features like ambient lighting, power adjustable steering column, automatic climate control, ventilated front seats that have massaging capabilities, heated steering wheel, and heated seats are all features we have in the present M5. We hope the BMW lets us keep all of that and more in the 2023 M5 G60. The predecessor of the 2023 M5 G60, the 2022 BMW M5 boasts 600 horsepower from its 4.4-liter V8 engine. The sportier version, the Competition, and CS bumped that number to 617 and 627 horsepower respectively. If you own a 2022 M5, you already know that its fuel economy isn't so great. It achieved an EPA rating of 15 miles per gallon in the city and 25 miles per gallon on the highway. With the new 2023 BMW M5, you won't have to worry about fuel economy. Plug-in hybrids are not gas guzzlers, and you won't be stopping for gas in an all-electric car. The beauty of this is that you get all of that, and a significant power bump from the previous model. The base price of the present M5 is $104,495. The Competition is sold for $111,995, while the CS goes for $142,000. Depending on where you live, the prices mentioned above might differ, so don't be confused. With these numbers, the 2023 M5 G60 might have a base price north of $150,000 or more. The all-new 2023 M5 G60 is an example of what the future holds for performance sedans. If you are a family man who can't give up the thrill of having a car tear up asphalt at blistering speeds, the all-new M5 sits just within your reach. It is designed to be the top in its class and put cars like the Mercedes E63S and Cadillac CT5V Blackwing to shame. In the inner circles of BMW, it is rumored that BMW XM, the first bespoke M model and the most powerful BMW ever made, would borrow the 2023 M5 G60 Electric's powertrain. So we still have a lot to look forward to from BMW. If you have enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Have a great one.